Hey, what's up guys? So I finally found out where exactly ThreadBeast clothes are coming from. It's crazy, it blew my mind. I just figured it out today and I'm gonna show you guys exactly where they're getting their clothes from. And if you're not familiar with my videos, my name's Tobias. I've had a ThreadBeast subscription for about 6 months now. Including my referral packages, I've uploaded a total of like 12 ThreadBeast unboxings to my YouTube channel. I still have a ThreadBeast subscription. I should be getting another box in like the next 2 or 3 days. And just really quick, if you clicked on this video just because you want to know if like ThreadBeast is a legitimate company, yes, they're definitely a legitimate company. You pay them for a product and service and they provide you with that product and service. They're not scamming people and they're not doing anything weird like that. They're a legitimate company. But if you have been keeping up with my ThreadBeast videos, one of the things that you'll notice is that I have been having this reoccurring issue where I have been getting duplicate items. In one package, I actually got an item that was damaged, and I've gotten a few items here and there which I just feel like are subpar in quality. And check this out. This is the thing that I guess kind of bothers me about ThreadBeast, is that they're representing themselves as a quality clothing service. I mean, even if you look at the ThreadBeast box, it says right here in the corner, quality since 2015. And I've personally gotten items which I don't believe a traditional store would get away with selling. And this kind of sparked the question in my mind of where exactly are these clothes coming from? I've mentioned in a few of my videos that I've suspected that ThreadBeast has been getting their clothes from liquidation sales or factory defect wholesalers. So I was convinced to do the research and find out exactly where these clothes are coming from. So what I did is I went on Google and I tried searching for these factory defect wholesalers or liquidation sellers online to see if I could find a website that was selling the same kinds of clothes as ThreadBeast. And it actually didn't take me long to find out. Check this out. We're gonna go ahead and jump on my computer and I'll do a screen recording. So I did a Google search. I searched for factory defect streetwear wholesale. So let's go ahead and type that in. So I typed in factory defect streetwear wholesale. I was going down the results, past the ads, past all this stuff. I went through the first website. I didn't see anything there. I found this second website right here and I clicked on this one. And check this out. This is gonna blow your mind. Check this out. So we're on this website. It's called Steel Deal Inc. I scroll down. All of a sudden, I'm seeing all these brands here that ThreadBeast sells. You know, I've personally gotten Diamond, Crooks and Castles, Champion, Pink Dolphin, Young and Reckless. I've gotten all those brands. If you go up here to the top tab, it says brands. I decided I would look for some of the brands that I've only heard of through ThreadBeast. So Elwood is one of them right here. I've gotten several Elwood items. If you have a ThreadBeast subscription, I'm sure you're familiar with Staple. We got Staple over here on the right hand side. Already I'm like, you know what? This could be it. So check this out. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to home. So I was like, this could be it. I look right here, the website, the phone number on the website, 323, that's a Los Angeles area code. I was like, okay, it sounds like these guys might be in Los Angeles. So I scroll down to see if they have an address. And check out the clothes. I mean, this is totally stuff that you'd see like in a ThreadBeast box, you know? They have an address right here. 5716 Alba Street, Los Angeles. Let's go ahead and copy and paste that website. I mean, sorry, that address, right? So I click on the maps and I'm like, okay, so it's down here. It looks like it's just south of, it's like the southern part of like downtown Los Angeles. And if you're familiar with Los Angeles, you've probably heard of the Fashion District, which is up here. And the Fashion District, it's also known as Santee Alley. It's also known as the Garment District. If you go to Santee Alley, there's a bunch of clothes shops there, right? Literally in these shops, lined from floor to ceiling, just clothes stacked like crazy. So I was just like, oh, you know what? It's not unusual that, you know, this place would be in that area. So I went ahead and I let me see right here. I just typed in Fashion District. Oh, Fashion District Los Angeles. to see how far exactly it was. And it turns out it's only about, roughly 4 miles from this Steel Deal website headquarters, right? So I was like, that's really close to the fashion district. At this point, the pieces aren't coming together. I'm not making any connections at this point. So I'm like, you know what? ThreadBeast is also in Los Angeles. I wonder how close ThreadBeast is to where this place is, Steel Deal. So I pick up my ThreadBeast box. I have a whole bunch of ThreadBeast boxes that I haven't thrown away. I pick up a ThreadBeast box and I look at the address where the box is shipped from. Check it out. 5716 Alba Street, Los Angeles. The same exact address as this website that I was just on. In other words, ThreadBeast is SteelDeal.com. Steel Deal is sending out these ThreadBeast boxes. ThreadBeast is this Steel Deal company. That's where the ThreadBeast is. That's where they're coming from. And it's so crazy because I was like, this totally makes sense now. Now, some of you might be thinking, yeah, Tobias, what's the big deal? Like, they have to get their clothes from somewhere. So I scrolled down on their website and I was just like reading through some of the stuff at the bottom of their website. And if you look right here under the About Us section, scroll down to Submit a Closeout. In my opinion, this is going to explain why we get duplicates and why we get items that are not up to quality standards. Like, that's why I'm getting like damaged clothing that are, wrong sizes printed, misprinted shirts, stuff like that. This totally explains it right here. Look at this right here. We buy closeout. Steel Deal Inc. specializes in buying closeout, overstock, liquidation, and discontinued inventory. We are always looking for new closeout items to add to our inventory, and we carry merchandise at all price points. If you have a wholesale lot of closeouts you would like to sell, please fill out the submission form and give us as much detailed information about each item as possible, including prices, quantities, and pictures. In other words, guys, they are getting clothes from stores that are closing down. They're getting product that places or people are unable to sell. And this would also explain why they have such a limited inventory. And that to me is the crazy thing. Like, now I know for a fact that our clothes are coming from these sources. They buy closeout, overstock, liquidation, discontinued inventory, and they put it in our ThreadBeast boxes. And this in itself, some people might think that this isn't a big deal either. They're getting their clothing from like closeout, overstock, liquidation, so what? Pretty much like stuff off the clearance rack. That's the way I kind of see it. Now, that's not a huge deal either, but my problem is with the factory defects. If you want to advertise yourself as selling quality goods, you should stay away from buying like factory defect stuff. Because check this out, I have that black scale hoodie that I received in my last ThreadBeast box. Let me show it to you guys real quick. This is what was up with it. The strings completely frayed on the ends. The size obviously misprinted. Like, I'm not a big guy. I'm roughly like 5'10", 5'11". I weigh roughly 145, 150 pounds. This thing is tiny on me. This is like easily a small or a medium. It's a struggle to take off if I'm wearing it. This thing is small, and this is printed as a large. So I was waiting to get a response from ThreadBeast. It kind of took a little while to get a response from them. I think I got a response like the next day after emailing them. So what I did is I actually went on Instagram, and I'll show you guys the screenshots right here. And I actually messaged Black Scale myself. ThreadBeast sent me a Black Scale hoodie where the strings on the hoodie are frayed. I'm trying to figure out if this is a Black Scale issue or a ThreadBeast issue. They said, that's so bad. That isn't our issue because we didn't even make that color. So I was like, what? So Black Scale doesn't make this hoodie in red? I said, really? Do you think this is a counterfeit? And thanks for the response. They said, no, we do ThreadBeast once in a while and these were approved, but we didn't approve red, so now we will call them and ask them WTF. So basically, you helped us, thank you. I think who they're referring to is I think they're referring to whoever they have printing their shirts. I don't think they're referring to ThreadBeast there because obviously ThreadBeast has nothing to do with like the production of these clothes. But what that does do is it kind of, I can't say confirmed, but it affirms my suspicion that I think ThreadBeast is getting some clothes from factory defect wholesalers. Because obviously this hoodie was printed on the wrong color of hoodie. Even the size is misprinted. There's no way this is a large. The strings are completely damaged. So obviously this must be a factory defect. And Black Scale told me on Instagram we did not approve for that hoodie to be printed on red. And if you look at the clothes Black Scale sells, they're mostly black and white. That's kind of like the color scheme of their brand. So there we go, guys. I pretty much solved the mystery of where ThreadBeast clothes are coming from. I couldn't believe it when I found out. My suspicions were true. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think it's a big deal? Does it change your opinion on ThreadBeast now that you know where the clothes are coming from? Let me know down in the comments below. And like I was saying earlier, I should be getting another ThreadBeast package in the next few days. So I'll be posting an unboxing of that next Wednesday, which will be, oh wow, it'll already be April 7th. And if you guys like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. If you'd like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notifications button. And I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace!